Okay, morning everyone. Welcome to this session number 504. And today I will continue with this problem, eliminate maximum number of monster. As a summary of this problem, in essentially is that you have it's, it's like plants, name of game. Plants versus zombies. In this case, for example, you have one city, I don't know, in the, you imagine that timeline is 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. And in this case, you are in the city is in the index 0, and you have a different monster in the path. You know, one monster in the index 3, one monster in the index 8, another in the index, I don't know, 11. And these monsters have different speeds. Yeah, for example, one monster for every turn um, and move, for example, two slots, and the next monster can be moved or can be moved only one slot, and the last maybe 5 by 5. But well, the idea is this, and you have one weapon that you can use one time per turn, and essentially is discover or figure out what is the maximum number of monsters you can eliminate before you lose. You lose when one of these monsters reach the city. In this case, you need to return the maximum number of monsters you can eliminate before one monster reaches the city, or and if you can eliminate all the monsters before they reach the city. Well, in this case, this ends basically is if any monster reach the city, it's only return the length of this, yeah, because it's the number of monster. And well, yeah, as a summary is this, my idea right now is oh, my idea that I had yesterday is okay, yeah, it's like this. And the idea that I had yesterday and I still having in this moment is that sort this monster and obviously kill the monster that represent I guess danger, yeah, for myself. In this case, myself, I am the city in this moment, and I can figure out or yeah, it's make a purity of the this monster, and obviously in the top is the monster with the highest possibility to reach the city. Yeah, and the way to figure out this is basically with the this means that the point where is the monster and the speed. I need to consider it both. Yeah, for example, the one, for example, this is here, and the speed is 1. And for example, do you imagine that this monster is here and only move 1 by 1, and I have this that can be moved 5 by 5. Yeah. In this case, this is more close. Yeah. But in the next turn, only reach this position. But in this case, for example, for every turn is 5, means that 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this moment reach the city. Yeah, we need to consider a both. And now, how can I know? Sorry, sorry. How can I know that this? Because, for example, this is 1 and this is 5. I think I still thinking that maybe is the Hmm. Yeah, I think that I need, for example, in this moment is the turn zero. Yeah, not happen nothing. Yeah, when start one, basically this move one, this move one, and this move, for example, do you imagine that two? Yeah, I can update all of them this number because it's expensive. I think that is much better move the city because it's only one. Mm. Oh, got it. I think that I can, yeah, I don't need update. Yeah, I'm not sure. But in this case, I think that if I have the how many number of times or how many um, turns uh, has been processed before, like this, for example, in this case is zero the first time. Okay, for the first time or the first turn, basically is like this. In this case, for example, I can multiply the current position. Sorry, is this next? This come back. In this case, I can I can take this plus one. It's always plus one, and multiply the current position by this number, and this is the real position that I have right now. In this case, is for example this in the position two less the speed that is 1 multiplied by this by 2 equal 0. Mm, no, sorry. This is not plus 1. It's only 1. Yeah. This case, this is the speed, and this is the number of uh, turns. Yeah. This is 1. This case is 2. 1 plus 1 is 1. 2 less 1, it's equal 1. Means that this is in the index 1. It's okay. Now for the next, that is 3 less the speed is 1. Yeah. Multiply by the number of turns, that is 1. In this case is 2. Means that this is in the 2. Okay. And now the last, that is 4 less the speed in this case is 2 multiplied by 1. It's equal 2 less 2 equal no 2 less 2 it's 4 less 2, it's equal to, okay, this in index. Okay, now with this I can know that the current position of the this monster, and I can use the project queue for do this. Yeah, I think that it's enough with this variable, and obviously eliminate every time that happen this. Yeah. Now, yesterday I was trying to figure out what is the way to sort the map with uh, sort one map with a pretty queue, and in this case I think that is with this because I remember that I used the map entry. In essential is that you need use the entry or use, for example, the key and the values. Yeah, in this case the values is an integer array. Yeah, now here if I follow this, let me copy because I forget. Okay, here instead the integer, it's map.entry, no, for may yeah, it's integer because it's a monster. In this integer basically is the index where appear the monster in this. Okay, and here it's an here I'm not sure if int. I have my dog here, but well, in this case I have the next. Now here mentioned that uh, is a and b because it's a lambda, but in this case this is wrong. I try to use the integer to compare. With what? Well, in this case, I have the idea to use the max heap because I need to know all the time what is the danger monster that I can that can reach my city. Yeah. Okay. Now the lambda in this case is the max heap, and I need one variable. Oh, turns represent the how many games or how many how many turns has been processed, and here is if mm, current index multiply less uh-huh, figure x is equal a dot get is the entry get value monster a monster b. In this case I am getting the array. Can we subtract this by speed and they put pretty q 0 yeah, but yeah, I understand your comment, but I'm not sure because, for example, do you imagine that you have this scenario, yeah, like this. This is sorry, I can understand this. This is the difference. Because in this case, for example, this is more close than this, and basically the speed can be 1, and in this moment, this is more dangerous than this that maybe have the speed in 4, for example. Yeah, don't reach in the moment that this is moved, this reach the city. I'm not sure if this is your idea. I have the idea to take the current the original index basically and multiply by the number of tones for determining in which position should be appear, and with this sort the monster by the, for example, if I am here that it's only moved 1 time and this move the speed is 5, well in this case consider this this is more danger because reach the city compared with this that move only 1 time. Yeah, but yeah, in essential is this have the pretty q. I think that here the trick is the sort. have a pretty queue and only kill until one monster reaches the city. And that's it. Now, for this, I think that is tune A, it's equal monster A in the position is the first. The first is the position multiplied by the turns. No, this is monster less. Is less multiply by the speed. In this case, is monster B in the index 1. B B O A. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yesterday I spent many times to figure out the way to use the pretty cube with the map. But yeah, it's a good idea, and I think that all the problems with Grady usually have this trick to figure out the sort and use the pretty cube. But well, yeah. In this case, for example, I have the real um, position of every monster, and using this. Sorry, it's a little noisy here. Okay. Now, in this case, for example, I want to sort the uh where both are different. I can use the integer dot to compare. Sure that is to compare or compare. And in this case is a max heap, means that the first is the B and the last is the A. In other case, um, no, I think that it's enough only with this because I am calculate the next step. I think that it's only this because in essential is that I am trying to figure out what is the even here is plus one. Why? Because with this project queue, I am trying to search in the future or in the next turn what is the monster that is more close to my city. And I think that I can use the turn plus one because it's in the future and calculate by this. In this case, for example, if in the next turn a monster reach my city, I know that this is the monster with the highest priority. Yeah. Um, okay, now having this, okay, now mm, I think that it's only while the max heap empty, negative. Um, in this case, I need to kill the monster. Max heap dot remove. In this case, this return an entry because I am using the entry. I have my dog with this array with primitive numbers. I'm not sure that works. Monster I remove it and I need to remove from the map. Map dot remove monster dot get key. And here, here, monster it 0, monster plus plus. And here it's only monster different that this the length on monster in that case no, but here I need to check which mm, mm, mm. I need validate here yeah, meanwhile it's not empty or the monster don't reach. Yeah, I need to check. For example, in this case, I am sorting by picture. Okay, I think that this should be here. Mm, pick. Need to calculate again this. The monster A is this, this, and greater 0. I can do, and now is remove it. Okay, I think yeah, it's necessary. Max heap pick index 0. Ah, it's an entry, yeah. Get value. Thing. Ah, sure. I think that before here is, I think that is the way. I have one and one. Index 0 is one, is the most need to reach the city. Now the next that is 3 and 1. Yeah, because in the next only reach the index 2. The same. Have the right order in this case. But now what is happening? Max heap peak. Is this because in other case always is 0. Mm, mm, must be final, but mm, mm, mm. Turns should be final, but then I can increase this value. Yeah, and I think that is for this because previously can change and basically it's an constant value, but in this case I update now have different number. With the speed, yeah, I but in this case, for example, if I sort by speed, at the beginning appear the highest value or the faster monster, but what happened, for example, if you have sorry one timeline or one monster in the position I don't know 1000 with the speed, for example, 800, and I have another in the index on the position 5, and the speed is, for example, 5. In this case, the faster monster is the first one, but this doesn't mean that is the monster that can reach my city the first time. In this case, is the second monster that reached the city in the next turn. Mm, but oh, I think that I can use the speed and figure out in how many. Yeah, yeah, I think that could work. It's like this. Yeah, the problem with this right now is that I can use a variable value for sort the for use the pretty cube. But I have the idea. Yeah, it's a good a good point. For example, take the speed. Do you imagine that the speed of these numbers are um, I don't know, 2, 3, 1, for example. Yeah, and in this position, in this position, and well, now I think that I can take this position, no, this speed, this is a position, yeah, this position, and in how many turns I can reach the zero. Yeah, if I am in this position and the speed is 2. This case, for example, is in 2, but how can I figure out this? I think that it's only divide between itself. Yeah, my idea is figure out how many moves take for this monster reach the city. For example, in this case, if the speed is 2, basically is in 2 moves. This is the speed is 1, is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for this that is 3 is 1, 2, 3 in 2. Yeah, and with this, take the decision to remove the elements and only have the counter. And only use this value for determining what is the between more lowest value means that is more dangerous for us. Yeah, this case, for example, I need to kill first this, and the second this, and then the last this. Yeah, makes sense. But I know how figure out how many numbers I have the position here. Mm, but I'm not sure how calculate this. Mm, for example, if I have 10 and the speed is 3, how many how many times take this but reach this number? This case, this is 3 point something, but keeping 3. And if I have residual, is plus 1. This case is 4. Now for this, for example, is in index 3 between 2, it's equal 1, but the residual is 1, means that plus 1, it's equal 2. And for this is index 4, and the speed is 1. This it's equal 4, and the residual is 0, take 4. Now, the position between the speed, the monster position between speed only for visual and plus this operation module of the speed is 9, the position is 9 and the speed is 3. If it's 9 and this is 3 is 0, but it's 10, 1. And module of the speed, I think that it's only this, where A0, no, here is plus if but 0, then 0, other case 1. Yeah, this is the same, but B. Okay, B, 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 A, A, 0 0. All of them return 0. Why never do? Yeah. Now here I need monster. Okay. And Yeah, I think that I need the tune. But if there no max hit the peak get value, then I need calculate again this part. uh, yeah, I need to do again this. No, and even I think that I can do this here and only have the simple pretty cube. Because I don't need calculate many times. It's only one time. Yeah. Let me copy this and paste here. Essential is that here is this index I for all of them have the same value here, here, and I think that I keep it simple in this way. Okay, here. Um, um, and here, yeah, and right now I know how many turns take of the Teeth Monster to reach the city. And here it's not necessary this, it's enough only with, yeah, I don't need anything of this. Yeah, I think that with this, now I know in this moment what is the value, and this need to continue execute. Meanwhile, the monster that appear in the top, the number of times is minor that the current turns. Mm, don't appear the here is speed. Speed, you know, value up listening is another two. Directly to I am saying that the the first monster is the more dangerous. Uh, okay. I think that it's not necessarily removed from the map. Okay. Don't do any. I think that is for this, but okay. In the heap is empty. I think that is for this, right? I need first create the queue and after fill the. Uh-uh. I need to put again the. I think that yeah. For get I, it's equal to 0, mean what I, it's minor that um, here it's the no entry. Let's max hero, but what is it? Okay, I am saying that the index 2, the more danger. No, I think that this I am wrong here. Yeah, here it's a positive means that is a min heap. Should we appear first the 0 1? Okay. Don't, I'm sure I think that is because in this moment it's not execute sorry because tunes should we execute? Why not? Get value. Mm, huh. And I think that this is because I think that is greater equal. Mm, mm. Even I think that I can avoid this and max into no. I think that I'm close, but that I will continue in another session. But well, thanks for following this transmission, and I hope see you in the next